What is good, Crush Nation, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, it's been too long since we've done the first episode of this Clippers My GM, but definitely wanted to bring it back. I've just been going through this indecisive phase on my channel, and I'm kind of wanting to be set in stone with what I want to do. And you guys seem to enjoy the first one, so I want to make sure we continue this series and hope you guys enjoy it further. But definitely wanted to keep this going. We're going to be playing 2 games today, one against the Nuggets and one against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So make sure you kick back, relax, and watch some 2K played by me. You guys don't get to see me play very often, so I am definitely excited to show you guys my skills on 2K. But jumping into the first game, we're facing the Denver Nuggets, like I said. Now, this game, yeah, it didn't go the greatest, but it's okay, honestly. So, here we go, though. We have Beverly, Bradley, all on the court, Tobias Harris. We got Gallinari and Marcin Gortat as our starting 5. And so far, you know, 2 minutes into the quarter, we really haven't got any offense going at all, but Tobias Harris is luckily... gets Paul Millsap off of him and shoots a jumper there. So this game, like I said, it just wasn't the greatest of results, but you know what? We're still in this 15-6. It's not impossible to come back from here, and we pass it to Lou Williams, and he's gonna shoot the 3. There we go. So taking up with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, which is a guy I really want to get going this season. I want Shai to definitely be a big part of our offense this season, whether that's coming off the bench or starting eventually. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be very important to this Clippers team. And then Jamal Murray is just going to sink it in his face. But you know what? There's not much you can do about that. We're going to go ahead and just basically do our best here. We're down 11 points to start the first quarter. Like I said, this game definitely. But Lou Williams on the pick and roll and makes it in with the jumper. We're fast forwarding to the third quarter. Not much really happened in this game. So Tobias Harris gets the and 1, and just like that, basically the game was basically a blowout for the rest of the game. So I didn't want to show you too much of this game because it didn't go so well, but here are the final stats, and really excited to show you guys the OKC Thunder game because that one is going to be a good one. You guys are going to love watching that one, but definitely wanted to make sure we have some changes before we jump into the Oklahoma City Thunder game. Beverly and Bradley were our starting backcourt, but I think I'm going to change it up. I think I'm going to actually start Lou Williams. I know he's more of a 6th man, but I'm going to go ahead and start him just because we kind of need him. Like, he was kind of our big offensive weapon off the bench. I know he's usually off the bench, but definitely want to use him. And I want to get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander more involved. Like I said, I want to get him some more minutes. So he's going to be the 3rd man off. Actually going to make him the 2nd man off the bench. Give him around 21 minutes a game. And we got Lou Williams and Tobias Harris still our first, you know, scoring options, but definitely going to be going ahead facing the Oklahoma City Thunder in our second game. This is the starting 5s on each side. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. So fast forwarding into the first quarter, Tobias Harris has on the block right now to Lou Williams. Going to drive in, but he's going to pass it back to Tobias Harris and bank that jump shot. So far this is already starting off way better than the Denver Nuggets game. The Denver Nuggets game just was a tragedy. I would say it just wasn't a good start to our season. We're going to bounce back. We're facing Russell Westbrook, though. We got to keep that in mind. But we block him with Patrick Beverly taking it up. Beverly's going to shoot the 3, and it's not going to go in, but that's all right. We get the rebound. Gallinari gets offensive rebound. Leaving Lou Will wide open, and that does not sink in either. So far, we're not getting our shots to fall in. But he's going to take it off the pick and roll, and he's going to make that one at least. We could have made the 3 earlier, but that's all right. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander coming off the bench here, fast forwarding forward into the first quarter, and we're going to be definitely, like I said, we're going to be using Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a lot, and he's going to take it into the paint right over Nerlens Noel. He really couldn't do much there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is like really lengthy, which is what I like about him, and I think that's why eventually I might make him the starting point guard this season. I don't know, I might just keep him off the bench for a while, but Paul George is going to dunk it in our face, and right now it's 22-24, fast forwarding into the second quarter. They're trying to throw a lob, but they really couldn't get it going. Taking it up with Tobias Harris. He's going to pull up from 3, and he's going to splash that in. Let's go. That is a good way to keep going in this game because we got to make our 3s. We weren't doing that in the Nuggets game, and that's something we really got to focus on. And ooh, I thought Avery Bradley for sure was about to get that turnover from Russell Westbrook, but that's all right. No big deal. Taking it in with Marcin Gortat, or getting the pick for Marcin Gortat and splashing it in with Lou Williams, which is something you guys will see a lot in this video. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking it on the block, banking it in almost kind of near the paint. We're shooting 63% from the field right now, which is a tons better than what we did in the Nuggets game. I know I keep referring to the Nuggets game, but it was a tragedy. And Steven Adams dunks it in our face right there. But with 5 seconds left in the quarter, here was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 seconds, 1 second, step back. Ooh! Shai is cold-blooded at the end of the quarter. That's what we want to see from our young rookie. That is something that's going to make me want to start this guy. But, of course, we got to fast forward into the second half with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Tobias Harris gets a step back, and he's going to jump that in Paul George's face as well. So far, this game has been kind of close. Tobias Harris with 15 points, 7 of 10 from the field. The Thunder only down 6 points, so keep that in mind. And Russell Westbrook's going to take that shot, and he's going to definitely celebrate while making that one. So, definitely interesting little celebration that Russell Westbrook had there. But passing it to Avery Bradley. I want to get Avery Bradley going as well. I just wasn't really unable to in this game. But we're going to pass it to Marcin Gortat, and we're going to get the 3-second violation. Not a good way to start that possession, but no big deal, as we're going to force a turnover, and then we're going to go ahead and get Tobias Harris on the 3-point line, and he's going to bank that in. So far, this game is, like I said, it's been super close, but it's been going well. But we're at the end of the third quarter. Dennis Schroeder has it in his hands, which is low-key. It's going to be fun watching Dennis Schroeder on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I watched him live in the Milwaukee Bucks preseason game, but he's going to take it in Dennis Schroeder's face and bank it in at the end of the third quarter. But we're going to go ahead and pass it up to Lou Williams. He's going to shoot it up, and he's going to splash it in at the end of the third quarter, taking a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter. But it's 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We're up 7, and we're going to leave Jeremy Grant wide open, but he does not make it in. He doesn't take advantage of what we just did. But we're going to take it up with Lou Williams, and he's going to splash it in. Green light. Let's go. That is something we want to see from Lou Williams as well. We want Tobias Harris, Lou Williams to definitely lead this offense while we don't have anybody else. Now, I might end up trading someone next video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but definitely like how this team played in this game. But we're up 5 points, so the Thunder are starting to come back, but we got to make sure they don't. Taking it off the pick and roll, and Tobias Harris is going to shoot that in. So pick and roll is going to be something very popular in these videos because I love to do the pick and roll, and I think it works effectively. So that's what we're going to be doing a lot. And we're going to leave Jeremy Grant wide open, and he's going to take it in. But only up 4 points. We can't let the Thunder come back. We really can't. But they're going to leave Lou Williams wide open for whatever reason. He's going to bank that in, making it a 7-point lead. So far, so good that we are beating the Oklahoma City Thunder here. It's still a close game, so we definitely got to make sure we are playing good defense and not letting the Thunder come back. They're trying to drive in with Jeremy Grant, but it's not really working. Giving it to Roberson. I'm not sure what Roberson's going to do against Beverly or Lou Williams. I mean, Lou is not the best defender. Or, no, it was Beverly, I think, earlier. But Russell Westbrook going to shoot that 3. Good defense from Patrick Beverly. We're up 7 points. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third or fourth quarter. Lou Williams is going to bank that in. And that is basically a dagger shot. But I thought it was a dagger shot, but the Thunder are charging back. They're going to go ahead and take it in with Paul George off our turnover. 75-79. It's not looking so good. So this is where we got to make something, because we cannot let the Thunder charge back. And they're going to leave me wide open on the 3-point line. Dagger. Let's go. That was basically the end of the game as they kept fouling after that. We beat them pretty decently. Beat them by like 7 points, I think, or 8 points. 79-87. What a good way to end off this video, beating the Oklahoma City Thunder in our second game of the season. It could have been a lot worse. We could have started out 0-2, but we are 1-1. Lou Williams led the way with 29 points. Tobias Harris 24. Shai had 12 points off the bench, 6-9 from the field. Not too bad, not too shabby. And then Russell Westbrook with 21. Paul George had 20. Steven Adams with 18. So one thing I do want to think about for the next video, though, is I did say in the very first episode, if you guys have not seen that, make sure to check the description below. The playlist will be there. And I want to start thinking about relocating this team possibly, because we all know the Los Angeles Clippers want to get their own stadium or their own arena, and I don't want to keep playing under the lights of the same lights of the Los Angeles Lakers. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Crushbles, and I'm saying peace.